Most people think building wealth starts with a big paycheck. That's what a lot of us are taught, right? Make more money, and everything else will figure itself out. But that's not really how it works. I've seen people make solid money and still feel broke by the end of every month. And I've seen people with average incomes slowly build real financial breathing room, just because they handled small amounts differently. That's the part people miss. Wealth usually doesn't start with one huge move. It starts with a small amount, handled the right way, over and over again. And once you see it, you can't really unsee it.
Here's something a lot of people don't like hearing. If you can't manage a small amount, a bigger amount usually won't save you. It just gives you more room to make the same mistakes. That's why small money matters so much. It shows you what you do naturally. Do you spend it right away, save it, ignore it, turn it into something useful? Those little choices tell the truth about your habits long before your income ever gets big. And honestly, that's good news, because habits can be changed a lot faster than income. Think about two people who both get an extra $100. One person treats it like bonus spending money. They eat out more, grab a few things online, maybe upgrade something they didn't even need to upgrade. The other person pauses for a second. Not because they're cheap, because they understand that small amounts have direction. $100 can disappear fast, or it can become part of an emergency fund, part of debt payoff, or part of a future investment. The money itself isn't the whole story. The choice is the story. And that choice gets repeated every time extra money shows up. A lot of people think they'll start saving when they make more. They tell themselves, once I get the raise, then I'll get serious. But then the raise comes, and somehow the money is already spoken for. Higher rent, better car, more subscriptions, more convenience. Before long, the paycheck is bigger, but the breathing room is the same. That's how people stay stuck. Not because they never make progress, because every increase gets absorbed by a better lifestyle. And once that pattern starts, it's hard to notice unless you're really paying attention. Here's the truth. Small amounts don't just build wealth. They build your pattern. If you automatically save part of a little bit of money, you're training yourself to do the same thing when the amount is bigger. If you automatically spend every extra dollar, that habit usually grows with you too. That's why people who end up in a better financial place often seem boring at first. They don't make every decision emotional. They don't treat every extra dollar like a reward. They let small money do a job. And over time, that job starts to matter a lot. Wealth isn't always obvious. It doesn't always look like a luxury car or a big house or a fancy vacation. A lot of the time, it looks like options. It looks like not panicking when a bill shows up. It looks like being able to say no to something expensive without stress. It looks like having money that isn't already fully spoken for. That's why small amounts matter so much, because they're often the first sign that someone is building options instead of just chasing the next paycheck. And once you have options, everything starts to feel different.
So if you're sitting there thinking, okay, but what do I actually do with this? Start small. Not dramatically, not perfectly, just consistently. Keep track of where little amounts go. Save part of anything extra. Give every small dollar a purpose. That's how you start shifting the pattern. Not with one huge financial decision, with a lot of small ones that start to add up. And that's usually where real change begins. The truth is, most people don't need a miracle. They need a better pattern. And once your pattern changes, your money usually starts moving differently too. So here's the question. Do you think wealth is built more by big income or by small habits done long enough? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to see how you look at it. And if this made sense to you, stay around, because this channel is all about real money habits that actually help a lot of us make smarter decisions. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only,
and is not personalized financial, investment, tax, or legal advice. Until next time, keep making smarter money moves.